Picture the scorching Las Vegas sun in 2015, where Al Watson, a young development coach for the Phoenix Suns, was practically bouncing around a gym during a summer league practice. Why? Because there was something special about Devin Booker, an 18-year-old with a mix of confidence, calmness, drive, and courage that caught Watson's eye. Sure, Booker already had basketball skills that turn heads, especially after his fantastic freshman year at Kentucky. But what made him truly stand out was how cool and collected he was, even in the intense spotlight. Pat Connelly, the assistant general manager of the Phoenix Suns, pointed out that, unlike most teens, Booker did not look wide-eyed or overwhelmed on the court. His demeanor, combined with his amazing skills, got the attention of the Suns' big shots. Imagine a young player not getting rattled, standing out among the best. That was a Devin Booker, and this wasn't just lost on the Suns' front office. They were impressed. It's like finding a hidden gem on the court, and for the Suns, Booker was that gem, shining bright with his unique blend of talent and calm confidence. Fast forward to the NBA draft in 2015, and guess what? Devin Booker was still up for the grabs when the 13th pick came around. Despite already having skilled guards like Eric Bledsoe and Brandon Knight, the Phoenix Suns didn't hesitate to snag Booker. Little did they know, this move would transform Booker from a rookie warming the bench to the main man steering the Suns' plays. But let's be real, the beginning wasn't a cakewalk for Booker. He found himself spending a lot of time on the bench, and even when he finally got a chance to hit the court, his playing time was all over the place. It could be frustrating, right? But Booker didn't let that get him down. Instead, he used those tough moments as a fuel. On and off the court, he had a mission to show everyone that he wasn't just there for show, but he truly belonged in the league. It's like turning setbacks into setups for success, and that's exactly what Booker did to carve his path in the NBA. After hitting the scene as a sharpshooter, Devin Booker's story took an unexpected turn. Injuries to Eric Bledsoe and Brandon Knight suddenly pushed him into a leadership role, steering the Phoenix Suns' offense. Sure, the team struggled to grab wins, but Booker's individual performances were like shining stars. Picture this, matchups against big names like Paul George, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, and Dwayne Wade. As his rookie season wrapped up, Booker wasn't just a player anymore. He became a key figure for the Suns. Recognition followed, with him earning first-team All-Rookie honors. Now think about what comes next after such a game-changing season. But what's shocking is, amid all the fame, Booker kept his feet on the ground. He wanted everyone to know that, fancy events aside, it all begins to and ends on the basketball court. That's the kind of balance that makes Booker not just a standout player, but a grounded one too. When the basketball season took a break, Devin Booker didn't just kick back and relax. Nope. He dived headfirst into all things basketball during his time off. Picture this, running up and down the court with the Arizona State squad, polishing his moves with the Suns coaches, jumping into scrimmage battles at the Team USA's camp, and going all in on intense training back in Michigan. Why? Because Booker knew that a full-on 82-game season demands serious skills, and he was gearing up to shine as a potential star. As the preseason buzzed around the corner, the Suns had a crucial call to make about their point guard position. Guess what? Despite Eric Bledsoe making a comeback, it was Booker who snagged the starting spot at the shooting guard. And guess what again? It paid off big time. In a preseason matchup against the San Antonio Spurs, Booker led the charge, topping the scoring charts. But what really stood out was Booker's maturity on the court. People couldn't believe he was just 19 with the way he played. Cool, calm, and confident. Coaches and opponents were left in awe of his composure. The upcoming season was shaping up to be a big one for Booker. Even at his young age, he was taking on responsibilities that usually come much later in a player's career. It was like he was proving that age is just a number, and he was ready to show the world what he could do on the court. As things progressed, Al Watson, now the Suns' interim head coach, wasn't just seeing Devin Booker as a player, but as a potential leader. It was like he had this belief that Booker could be the face of the whole Suns franchise. Watson saw something special in him, calling him an old soul and a young heart. Imagine that, acknowledging the kind of responsibility a young player like Booker was carrying on his shoulders. In a league where newbies often find it tough to navigate, Booker was doing more than just staying afloat. He was making a splash. Blake Griffin, who went through a similar journey to a central role, pointed out how young players grew bit by bit. Booker, always standing tall with confidence, said he knew he had the skills all along, even if the big chance came a bit earlier than he might have expected. And then there is the season unfolding like a story. Booker's trip from a promising rookie to a potential franchise star became crystal clear. It's like he was becoming the guy the Suns could build their whole team around. Think of it as the moment when you realize someone is not just good at what they do, but has the potential to be a game changer. That's Devin Booker's remarkable journey, and it doesn't end there. His achievements don't, at least. Devin Booker's journey in the NBA started with historic moments that showcased his talent and potential. At just 19 years, he made his first career start for the Phoenix Suns in the game against San Antonio. This marked not only his debut as a starter but also his first start since high school, as he didn't start during his time at Kentucky. In this game, Booker became the youngest player in the franchise's history to start a game, breaking the record set by Murray Stoudemire back in 2002. Stoudemire achieved this feat at the age of 20. Devin Booker's remarkable start to his NBA career makes him the 11th youngest player to make his first start since the 1985-86 season, showcasing his early impact in the league. Booker's journey continued with another record-setting moment when he scored a career-high 15 points in a game against New Orleans on November 22. At just 19 years, he became the youngest Sun ever to score 15 or more points in a game. Additionally, he earned the distinction of being the youngest NBA player to achieve this since Giannis Antetokounmpo in the 2013-14 season. To put Booker's achievements into perspective, he became the youngest player in the NBA to score 18 or more points since Kevin Durant, who accomplished this at the age of 19 years and 33 days, same as Booker here in 2007. This comparison with Durant, a highly regarded NBA player, highlights the impact Booker was making at such a young age. Booker's debut in the NBA was nothing short of impressive. In his first game, he scored 14 points, tying for the fourth highest scoring output by a Suns player making their league debut in team history. Moreover, he tied for the second highest score by a Sun making their debut in a season opener. Booker's accuracy in shooting was outstanding, going 6 of 7 from the field, making it the most field goal attempts with 0 or 1 miss ever by a Sun in their first career game. One of Booker's early strengths emerged in his three-point shooting. Among NBA players who attempted at least 1.03 pointers per game in their first 15 career appearances, Booker stood out with a remarkable 66.7% success rate. Booker is the kind of guy who doesn't show off that he is a superb player but walks the walk instead. And that's it for today, folks. Like, subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to stay updated. Thanks for watching. Bye.